Gemini, after this, your name will be remembered and many will comment. Something extraordinary is about to happen in your life that will change the way people see you forever. For so long, you may have felt like you were quietly moving through life, not always fully recognized for the brilliance and potential that lies within you. But now, everything is shifting. There's a moment coming that will catapult you into the spotlight, not because you're seeking attention, but because your energy is finally aligned with your truest self. This is not about temporary fame or fleeting recognition. It's about leaving a lasting, meaningful impact on the world around you. You've always known there was something special within you, something that was waiting to be fully expressed. That moment has arrived. Your name will be remembered, and it will be spoken with admiration and respect. The universe has been quietly setting this up for you, preparing you for this transformation. As you step into the person you were always meant to be, the world will take notice in ways that you may not yet fully comprehend. Get ready to be seen, Gemini. This is your time to shine. Gate 1. The power of recognition and influence. Gemini, one of the most powerful forces in this life is the ability to be seen, to be acknowledged for the truth of who you are. This is not about superficial attention or fleeting moments of applause. This is about real, lasting recognition, a deep, meaningful acknowledgement of your essence, your energy, and the impact you've made in the world. The transformation that is unfolding within you is awakening a power you've always had, but perhaps didn't fully understand until now. For years, you may have felt like you were on the sidelines, quietly watching as others took the spotlight, while you carried your own talents, dreams, and wisdom in silence. You've worked hard, put your energy into everything you do, and tried your best to help others. But the time for quiet efforts is over. The universe is now calling you forward, urging you to step into the recognition that you deserve. This isn't about showing off or seeking validation. This is about your energy being so aligned with your true purpose that the world cannot help but notice. It is the result of the authenticity you've cultivated, the wisdom you've accumulated, and the way you naturally uplift those around you. As this transformation unfolds, you will begin to feel a shift in the way others respond to you. The attention that once felt distant will start to come closer, not because you're chasing it, but because you have finally aligned with the truest version of yourself. You'll start noticing that your words carry more weight, your presence is felt more deeply, and your impact on those around you is undeniable. You will become the kind of person people talk about long after you've left the room. Your energy will linger in their thoughts, your actions will inspire their own, and your name will be spoken with admiration and respect. At first, this might feel overwhelming. You may ask yourself, am I truly ready for this attention? How do I handle this new level of visibility? These are valid questions, Gemini. But know this, you've already been preparing for this moment. Every challenge you've faced, every lesson you've learned, and every effort you've made has been leading you here. The recognition that is coming your way is not a mistake. It is the natural result of you stepping into your power, being true to yourself, and living authentically. It is not about perfection, but about the energy you bring into the world and how it touches others in ways you can't even fully imagine yet. This new visibility is not just about external recognition. It is about you stepping into the fullness of who you are and owning it. The more you align with your authentic self, the more you will realize that the recognition you seek was never something you had to chase. It was always within you. It's your unique energy, your spirit, your essence, that others are drawn to. And now, it's time for the world to see it, to feel it, and to remember it. As this recognition grows, so will your influence. This influence will not be forced, nor will it be built on manipulation. It will be the natural result of the positive, genuine energy that you are now radiating. People will come to you for guidance, for inspiration, and for your insight. They will seek your advice because they trust you, because they know that when you speak from a place of truth and experience. Your words will carry weight, your actions will inspire change, and your presence will make a difference in the lives of those around you. Gemini, it is important to recognize that this new visibility comes with a responsibility. As your influence grows, so will your impact on the world around you. This is not something to be taken lightly. You will have the power to uplift others, to inspire change, and to lead by example. The question you must ask yourself is, how will you use this power? Will you use it to continue to shine brightly and inspire those around you? Will you allow your name to be remembered because you lived with integrity, authenticity, and purpose? The recognition that is coming to you, Gemini, is not about you being seen for your perfection. It is about being seen for your courage to be yourself, for your willingness to step into your truth, and for the way you carry your unique light into the world. This is your time. Embrace it, step into it, and know that the world is ready for you. Your name will be remembered, not because of fame or superficial success, but because of the deep and lasting impact you will have on others. Gate 2, embracing your unseen impact and shaping the future. Gemini, what's unfolding in your life right now is something truly remarkable, a powerful shift that will not only change the way others see you, but will also deepen the way you see yourself. The world is about to recognize you for your unique gifts and the quiet strength you've always carried within you. And the most incredible thing about this process is that it's happening with an authenticity that will leave a lasting impact. There's a profound power in living authentically, and Gemini, this is the moment when you finally realize the full extent of that power. You've always known you had something special to offer, but until now, it may have felt like that something was hidden away, waiting for the right time to emerge. That time is now. The change that is coming is not just about external recognition. It's about an internal awakening, a realization of who you truly are and what you are truly capable of. In the past, you might have downplayed your abilities, unsure if you could make the kind of impact you've always dreamed of. Maybe you've held back from stepping fully into your power, unsure of how the world would respond. But the transformation that's taking place within you is awakening a new confidence, one that allows you to stand tall in your truth, without fear and without hesitation. You are beginning to see that the quiet power you've always possessed is more than enough to leave an indelible mark on the world. Gemini, you are now stepping into a phase where your unseen impact will be felt more strongly than ever before. The kindness, wisdom, and grace you've shown to others will return to you tenfold. But it won't stop there. Your influence is going to ripple out far beyond your immediate circle, touching lives you may never have imagined. You are a beacon for those who need guidance, inspiration, and strength. Your presence will bring healing and light to the lives of those who need it most, and in doing so, you will begin to shape the future in ways that are meaningful and far-reaching. Think about all the ways you've quietly impacted others, even when you didn't realize it. The conversations where you offered wisdom, comfort, or a fresh perspective. The moments when you made someone feel seen, heard, and valued. Those seemingly small actions have been adding up, and now they are coming together to create a force so strong that the world can no longer ignore you. The universe is aligning you with the recognition you've earned, and you will begin to see the results of your efforts in the form of increased visibility, admiration, and respect. The beauty of what is coming is that it will feel effortless. You won't need to force it or chase after recognition. It will flow to you naturally because of the authentic energy you are radiating. Your presence, your words, your actions will all align with the highest expression of who you are. You'll begin to recognize that this power isn't something you need to work hard for. It's something that's always been within you, waiting for the right moment to shine. You will begin to see your relationships transform as well. People will start to gravitate toward you in ways they never have before. They will seek your guidance, your advice, and your presence because they feel the energy you are now putting out into the world. It's not just about what you do. It's about who you are and the way you make others feel when they are around you. Your authenticity will become a magnet for like-minded individuals, and together, you will create a positive ripple effect that will change the trajectory of your life and the lives of those around you. But with this newfound visibility and influence comes a sense of responsibility. As you begin to have a greater impact, you will need to remain grounded in your values, your integrity, and your true self. The world is watching, Gemini, and this is your moment to lead by example. It's not about being perfect, but about being real. It's about showing others that it's possible to live authentically, to embrace your power, and to make a difference without losing sight of who you are. You may find that people start turning to you for inspiration and guidance in ways that surprise you. This is the universe's way of showing you that your presence is needed, that your gifts are valuable, and that you have everything you need to inspire change. The path ahead may not always be clear, but as you continue to embrace who you truly are, you will begin to see that the recognition and influence you've always dreamed of are already unfolding before you. This is the beginning of something extraordinary, Gemini. You are stepping into a new chapter where your impact is felt far and wide. And the most beautiful part of this journey is that it will all come from your authentic self, without any need to chase after approval or recognition. The world will notice you because you have finally allowed yourself to be seen in the fullness of your power. The transformation that is coming will elevate not only how others see you, but how you see yourself. You are finally becoming the person you've always known you were meant to be, and the world is ready for it. Gate 3. Discovering the full power of your authenticity. Gemini, as you step further into this transformation, there is something profoundly important that you must understand. Your authenticity is your greatest gift. For years, you may have tried to mold yourself into what others expected or tried to fit into places where you didn't fully belong. You may have silenced parts of yourself, thinking that being too much or too different would cause rejection or cause others to misunderstand you. But as you embrace your truth and step into the person you were always meant to be, you will begin to see that the very things you once considered flaws are the keys to your power. The world needs your unique energy, Gemini. It needs the way you think, the way you connect with others, and the light you bring into the room. The more you embrace who you truly are, the more you will feel aligned with the flow of life, and the more the universe will begin to conspire in your favor. This is the magic of authenticity. It attracts everything that is meant for you without you having to force it. The people, opportunities, and experiences that are aligned with your soul's purpose will flow toward you, and you'll find that things seem to fall into place effortlessly. You've spent so much time in your life trying to fit into the mold others created for you. But now, Gemini, you are being called to break free from that mold and to live fully as your truest self. There is no longer any need to hide behind false versions of yourself. The more you reveal who you really are, the more you will start to see that you are exactly what the world needs. You are not meant to blend in. You are meant to stand out, to be seen for the unique gifts you carry. In this phase of transformation, you will start to see a significant shift in the way people perceive you. They will notice a change in your energy. You will feel lighter, more confident, and more radiant. The way you carry yourself will begin to exude an inner strength and power that comes from being fully aligned with your authentic self. No longer will you seek external validation or approval. You will become your own source of confidence, and this will naturally draw people toward you who resonate with your energy. You may find that people start reaching out to you more frequently, seeking your guidance, your advice, and your presence. This is not a coincidence. It's the natural result of your authenticity radiating outward. You are becoming the kind of person people naturally gravitate toward because you have learned to embrace your true self. Your wisdom, your presence, your kindness, and your strength will inspire others, and you will become a beacon of light for those who need it most. As you embrace your authenticity, you will also begin to discover new talents, skills, and qualities within yourself that you never fully realized. These are the gifts you've carried within you all along, waiting for the right moment to emerge. When you stop hiding and stop doubting your worth, you will unlock parts of yourself that have been dormant, waiting to be expressed. You will be amazed at the power you've always had but have never fully tapped into until now. Gemini, there is no greater power than the power of being truly yourself. When you embrace your authenticity, you become unstoppable. You no longer have to work hard to fit in, to be accepted, or to prove yourself. Your presence alone is enough. You will no longer need to seek recognition or approval. Instead, recognition will naturally come to you because of the light you are now shining. You will attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right energy into your life because you are finally aligned with the truth of who you are. This shift will also transform your relationships. You will begin to notice that the people around you will start to treat you differently. Those who are meant to be in your life will show up in ways that support your growth. Relationships that no longer serve you will naturally fall away, making room for the people who resonate with your energy and your authenticity. You will start to see that true, meaningful connections are built on mutual respect, love, and understanding. You will no longer need to prove your worth to others. You will attract people who value you for who you truly are, and these relationships will become the foundation for the next chapter of your life. The more you embrace your authentic self, the more you will step into the power that you've always had. You will become the person you were always meant to be. And when you do, Gemini, the world will notice. People will remember you not for your achievements, but for the energy you bring to every room, every conversation, and every interaction. You will become known for your wisdom, your kindness, your strength, and your authenticity. Now is the time to fully step into your power. This is the moment you've been waiting for, the moment when you embrace your true self and allow the world to see you for who you really are. When you do this, you will create the life you've always dreamed of. You will attract the people, the opportunities, and the experiences that will help you grow and fulfill your purpose. The journey ahead is one of immense possibility and potential, and it all starts with you being authentically yourself. Gate 4. The liberation of living fully aligned. Gemini, as you continue your journey into greater authenticity and visibility, something extraordinary is happening within you. You are on the verge of a powerful transformation where you will not only step into the fullness of who you are, but you will also begin to witness the liberation that comes from living fully aligned with your soul's true essence. This liberation is about freedom, the freedom to be exactly who you are, without fear, without apology, and without compromise. For so long, you've been trying to fit into a mold, trying to meet others' expectations, trying to please everyone around you. You've carried the weight of these expectations, and while you've done so with grace, deep down you've felt a pull towards something more. You've known that there's more to you than what you've been allowing to show the world. Now, you're stepping into the space where you can finally let go of that burden and allow yourself to be free. Living in alignment with your authentic self isn't just about being true to your essence. It's about the freedom to make choices that reflect your true values, your desires, and your highest purpose. No longer will you feel compelled to fit in or to suppress parts of yourself to maintain harmony or avoid conflict. The more you embrace your authentic self, the more you will feel a sense of peace, knowing that you are living in harmony with your soul. This freedom extends far beyond your personal choices. As you step into alignment, you will begin to attract a life that mirrors the energy you are now putting out into the world. Your relationships will become deeper and more meaningful. The people you attract will no longer be those who need you to shrink, but rather those who celebrate your growth, your authenticity, and your power. You will no longer feel the need to prove yourself, because your presence will speak for itself. Imagine living a life where every decision you make is based on what feels right for you, not what others expect from you. Picture yourself waking up each day, feeling excited and inspired, knowing that you are not only living for yourself, but for the higher good of all those around you. This is the life that awaits you, Gemini. It is one where your inner truth leads the way, where you no longer feel stuck or stagnant, but energized by the possibility of what lies ahead. Living in alignment with your soul also means shedding old fears: fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of failure. You are stepping into a version of yourself that no longer needs to hide or hold back. The fear that once kept you from fully expressing yourself is dissipating, and in its place is a deep sense of inner strength and confidence. You know who you are now, and you are ready to stand proudly in that truth. As you embrace this new freedom, you will also find that your creativity begins to flow more easily. You will discover new passions, new talents, and new possibilities that you hadn't even considered before. You may feel inspired to start new projects, explore different interests, or even take bold steps in your career or personal life. The energy that comes from living authentically is magnetic, and it will naturally open doors for you that you never thought possible. You will also begin to realize that you no longer need to overthink or overanalyze every situation. The need to control every outcome will fall away, and in its place, you will develop a deeper trust in the flow of life. You will know that when you align with your true self, the universe will take care of the rest. You will feel supported by forces greater than you, and with this knowing, you will be able to step into the unknown with a sense of confidence and excitement rather than fear. Gemini, the liberation that comes with living in alignment with your true essence will be the catalyst for every positive change that unfolds in your life. It will give you the power to take risks, to try new things, and to explore areas of your life that you may have once avoided. It is a process of shedding the old layers, the old fears, and the old expectations, and stepping into a new version of yourself, one that is fearless, confident, and deeply aligned with the soul's purpose. But with this newfound freedom comes responsibility. You will need to continue to make choices that honor your truth, even when it's uncomfortable, even when others may not understand. This is the path of the brave, the path of those who are willing to stand in their power, to live authentically, and to trust that by doing so, they will inspire others to do the same. You're not just transforming your own life, Gemini. You're showing others that they too can break free from the expectations placed upon them and live a life of true freedom. In the coming weeks, you may start to notice that your life begins to shift in ways that are almost magical. Opportunities will begin to present themselves, people will begin to notice you more, and you will start to feel a sense of alignment that you've never felt before. The life you've always dreamed of is becoming a reality because you are no longer hiding from it. You are embracing it fully, with open arms and a courageous heart. Now is the time to step fully into your power, Gemini. The transformation you've been waiting for is here, and it is giving you the freedom to be the truest, most powerful version of yourself. This is your moment to shine, to make your mark on the world, and to inspire those around you to do the same. Conclusion: embracing your legacy and stepping into the future. Gemini, as you stand at the threshold of this profound transformation, it is important to pause and recognize the journey you have undertaken. You have taken the steps to break free from old patterns, from the expectations of others, and from the fears that have held you back. In doing so, you've unlocked a version of yourself that is more powerful, more authentic, and more aligned with your true purpose than ever before. This is not just a moment in time, Gemini. This is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, a chapter where you no longer shrink or hide, but boldly step into the fullness of who you are. The recognition and admiration that are coming your way are not accidental. They are the natural result of your authenticity, your wisdom, and your powerful presence in the world. As you move forward, know that the recognition you receive will not just be about what you do, but about who you are. It will be about the energy you bring to every interaction, the impact you make simply by being yourself. Your legacy will not be defined by external achievements, but by the way you touch the lives of others, by the way you make them feel, and by the way you inspire them to embrace their own authenticity. The transformation you are experiencing is not just a personal journey. It is one that will ripple out and affect everyone around you. Your example will serve as a beacon of hope for those who feel lost, for those who have hidden their true selves, and for those who need the courage to step into their own power. You are not only changing your own life, Gemini, you are changing the lives of those around you. As you continue to evolve, remember that this is a lifelong journey. You will continue to grow, to expand, and to uncover more of who you truly are. The future holds endless possibilities for you, and as long as you remain true to yourself, those possibilities will unfold in the most beautiful and surprising ways. The world is waiting for you to fully step into your power, and as you do, you will leave a lasting mark on this world, a mark that will be remembered for years to come. So, Gemini, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Recognize the strength, courage, and wisdom it has taken for you to reach this point. And now, step boldly into the future, knowing that everything you need to create the life you desire is already within you. Your name will be remembered, not for your perfection, but for the authenticity, love, and light you have shared with the world. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.